Welcome, everyone.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Well, we're off to a swimming start. About 30 seconds ago, my screen went black on my gaming PC here in front of me. And yeah, I think it's either the Origin client crashed or something. So
Didn't anybody ever tell you
we'll
it's rude
just
to leave before
reboot
the
it.
cake's cut?
Hey, Misbehave, thank you for the host. Happy N7 Day to you and everyone out there. This is the one day of the year where we all get to celebrate one of, it not if not the favorite series of ours. we did do N7 Day last year. What I don't remember if it was planned to be this way, but we wound up playing through the entire original trilogy back to back to back. So I figured this year we'll play Andromeda. It's been a couple years, almost 2 years since we played it, or since we streamed it anyway. The last time was on PS4 when we did our platinum run, which we were able to do. There's some little, I don't know what you'd want to call it, save file manipulation in order to get some of the all of the romance options and stuff to work in a single playthrough. So we were able to get that done. All right, so we're going to do a new game plus. I don't remember if I've done this before. This is my 5th playthrough. The first one was on normal. All the other ones have been on insanity. First 2 were on PC. The first playthrough was with Sarah, who won the poll, by the way. I had a poll on Twitter to see which sibling people wanted me to play, and Sarah won that. So we're going to be playing as her. We're going to be importing her character. I went in and looked at it earlier this afternoon. Scott had gotten up to level 100. But I don't remember if that must have been a new game plus, because I don't think you can get to 100 in a single playthrough. I mean, Sarah did pretty much everything she could possibly find. As you can see there, 97% of the game, 103 hours. So Scott's must have been a new game plus as well. I don't remember. Let's see, your gear carries over, your skill points carry over, your money carries over. I think all of your research, your blueprints, stuff like that carries over. Obviously, your story progress, things like that do not carry over. So let me get this switched over. All right. Import character data. If you've set up an account on the Mass Effect archives. Now, customize history. No, we're not going to change the character look or anything like that. I don't know why it's saying export when I guess I did pick that option. We could be in for a rude awakening for starting from 0 on insanity. Shit. It's not that it hasn't been done before.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream.
Clancy Brown.
Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity.
I still haven't read her
Today,
book.
we begin to make our dream
read it, though. Maybe I'll
reality.
do this. Maybe this will be the impetus for me to do that. I did read Annihilation, though. Same music that plays at the very end of the game. When your characters, after you defeat the Archon, they say, "You made it." Resources it would cost to build something like that. Not to mention the food and the fuel and all of the other stuff. I wonder if she gets to keep her gear and stuff if she gets it from the beginning, or do we have to wait till she gets to the Tempest?
We made it. Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Sarah, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical?
Sounds like Garrett.
Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round.
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
We got a host.
KG,
Welcome,
thank you for the
everyone.
host. Hello, welcome,
Sarah
happy
Ryder,
end 7
let's get
day.
you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination.
I saw a
Now
bunch of
you are
tweets
a part
today
of the
about
first
people that
wave of
wanted
arcs
an
arriving in
Andromeda 2
Andromeda.
where they
Our
could
new home
romance
for humanity.
Lexi.
Makes it
They wanted
sound
that in
so
this game,
easy,
too.
doesn't it?
That's okay, I completely understand. Thank you for coming out. Okay, alright, let's see. Emotional, logical, casual, and professional. What kind of attitude do we want Sarah to have? Of course, there's not a whole lot in this first choice, but...
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle
yeah,
up.
they've got Dragon
Sounds like
Age
you'll get your wish.
4
Yeah?
to worry about.
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Tapero. Good morning, Sarah. Are you feeling well?
My implant?
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming
I
the
gotta follow,
implants
I gotta
work as
follow, I gotta
advertised.
follow.
Sam
Mom, get
sees
the
what
camera.
you see, in theory.
Thank
We
you,
won't
Red
know for
Ninja.
sure
Thank you.
until
Thank you
we
for the
get you in the
follow.
field.
Welcome.
How are you feeling
Happy end
otherwise?
7 day. How you feeling otherwise? I'm excited.
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings
Thank you,
confirm.
KG.
I
Enjoy the
detect
rest
an
of your day
increased level
and
of
your day
adrenaline in
tomorrow
your
as
system.
well.
The neural implant is functioning properly.
Can't explore space without my coffee.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your brother. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
But yeah, but, hey. Oh. The Scourge. Whoa!
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on. Engineering, report.
Try to brace yourself.
Gravity cryobay is offline.
Careful of the
I'm almost
syringe.
inside. Hold on.
Cora!
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay? I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Scott Ryder.
No.
What's wrong? I don't know. Have to check it out. Well, it looks like some sort of power surge hit the stasis pod. Are they okay? I'm running a diagnostic now.
Give it a second for the processor to sync.
Sarah,
Is my brother okay?
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't
Hey
worry.
Dan, hello,
It
how
just
you
means
doing,
the
man?
process could take a bit longer
Long
than
time
usual.
no see.
Sam?
Welcome.
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep him in a low-level coma for a while. Then let his body regain consciousness naturally.
Naturally.
He'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
More conversation. with
Don't
her.
worry, Ryder. We'll take care of him. He'll make it.
Still in stasis.
We can
Vitals
run
look
an
good.
intravenous line into the pod. Standard nutrient package. See how their system responds.
Will do.
Unused research. Yeah, I bet I do.
Be advised, hull integrity.
Everything's been going good. Going good.
Wow, that was
Sweet dreams.
weird.
Figured since it was in 7 day, we'd play some Mass Effect. We did the original trilogy starting on in 7 day last year. So, time for some more Andromeda.
Welcome to Andromeda.
This time I don't have to worry about trophies or achievements. I've already got them all. Which makes me wonder how thorough I actually need to be in this playthrough. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Message from Captain Dunn. Attention, Hyperion personnel. After a 600-year voyage, the good news is we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We have arrived in the Helios cluster, Andromeda Galaxy, year 2819. All stasis medical personnel should report for duty immediately. Give the Pathfinder mission team revival priority and prep its members for field reconnaissance. Reports of an unusual celestial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates to follow. Excuse me, Captain Dunn.
Did the
Liam.
world just turn up? Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in
Harry.
there.
Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later.
This looks broken.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's number one for me. Absolutely. Message from Gian Garson. Hello, traveler, and welcome to your first day in Andromeda. This is the dawn of a new era for all of us. As you recover from stasis, know that you're in good hands. In a few short hours, you'll be leaving the Hyperion and joining thousands of your fellow colonists as you chase your fortunes and build the new life you've always dreamed about. It's been a long wait, but I promise you it will be worth it. Gian Garson, founder, Andromeda Initiative.
Gravity loss means something tripped the generators. Like what? Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon? Or I don't know.
I don't know. Kirkland.
Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
Alright, let's go, Cora. Let's do this.
You ready?
Yep.
What's wrong?
Got a surge in power readings.
Start solving problems already.
Whenever hit the arc fried
Misbehave. Thank you for the bits. Thank you.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder. Use it to locate the fault. On it. I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
Hey, I'll try to run a diagnostic. I'll override the safeties.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it. Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
There. It's reset.
Do it. Rerouting the current now.
Woohoo.
It's working.
Thank God. That could have been the end of everyone in the cryo bay.
Yeah, thank God I just happened to wake up at the
Good
right
job, Ryder.
time after
Now we can get to
600
the train.
years. So I could fix it.
We're using duct tape and rubber bands here. Climb is half the death.
That was close. Barely in Andromeda, and we're already scrambling.
Shouldn't need to.
The adventure begins. Not sure your dad will see it that way.
That would force an override.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Some kind of log. Okay, automated logs. Event tracking.
Take us to the bridge.
This is the captain. I still need an update on our sensor array. Please report in as soon as possible.
Helm control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
She is the captain. I think she gets the final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky.
It's a pretty stiff
All of our long-range
ponytail
scans
she's
told
got.
us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been 600 years. Sam.
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our sensors. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we are already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
He's not a people person.
No one ever said Dad was a diplomat. People skills were never his strong suit.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor
Make
repairs.
do with what you
We're
got.
blind out here.
Knew it was a risk when you came.
My brother's going to hate that he missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one. Right. You'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
Ah, yes,
The what?
the Good Luck Rock.
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Yeah, she's got the skills. At least she has that. What about probably nothing for weapons yet. Alright, Pathfinder Team Field Manual Introduction. As a member of the Pathfinder team, you play a critical role in the Andromeda Initiative's efforts to establish a foothold in the new galaxy. The team faces many challenges. Golden World site verification, reconnaissance and mapping of unknown territories, planetary and celestial, scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomenon, potential first contact with extraterrestrials, establishing diplomatic relations with local inhabitants, diplomatic relations, general support of settlement outposts.
Hang in there, Scott. Looks like Dad's already suited up.
Harper and Ryder, to the hangar.
Better not. No bathroom breaks on this trip.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher. How's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition. My dad won her over.
I heard you weren't a big fan of it either.
It's her ship. Her call.
You got guts going against the old man. The way I see it, Pathfinder team answers to the Pathfinder. Besides, your dad's the N7 here. He's got the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Crashing the party, huh?
Buzzkill.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there.
Looks like
Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Planet Fallen 30?
He was all business. Told us to prep and be ready to go.
Short and sweet, huh? Will do.
See you guys on the ride down.
No muss, no fuss with the Pathfinder, I guess.
I heard Alec Ryder.
Okay, Pathfinder Team Field Manual. Another one. First Contact Protocol. In the event any member of the Pathfinder team encounters intelligent alien life, it is imperative that first contact protocols be strictly observed. The Andromeda Initiative holds the principles of peace and cooperation among our highest ideals. Aggressive action against extraterrestrials is only permitted when hostile intent is clearly demonstrated and Pathfinder team members are at obvious risk of injury or death.
Harper and Ryder, to the hangar.
I figure there's nothing.
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Better safe than sorry.
Alright, where's the
You
rock?
never know. Now let's get to the shuttles.
Ah, there it is.
This is the captain. I still need an update.
Analysis indicates alkali feldspar and quartz, commonly known as granite.
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Yeah.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
This is what the Pathfinder team's all about. We're going to see a planet no humans ever set foot on.
I know what you mean. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, here be dragons.
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
I'd prefer to eat lunch, not be lunch.
You're not a real explorer till you've got some scars. Or bite marks.
On that note, time to get to the shuttle.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand. And if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
If it's what we hope it is, it'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step.
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
He better. 600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser. Just don't let it get to you. I need you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud. Of both of you. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
Hoorah!
All right, boy, let's
Been
do
waiting
this.
600 years for this.
Archive area, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
I mean, yeah, the game got some crap for, you know, facial animations and stuff like that, but it really does look good.
Turning to Victor 135.
Copy that. We're on point.
Wow, will you look at that?
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
We're experiencing a velocity. Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. Stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, Security and Response Specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the
I don't know that I've
brochures.
ever looked to the front of
Getting our
the
deceleration.
shuttle when we went through this part. It's always out the window.
Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry. Here we go. The flight guidance is scrambled. It'll pass. The controls are fighting me.
Adjust to
We're through. Holy.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing this?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Stay on target.
Oxygen levels are below
Stay on target.
requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating. Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
You hear that, Liam?
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!
Could have broken at least a few bones. I know, Liam. It's like... be enough to scare the crap out of me.
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion! Sam! Anyone there?
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did the others make it?
I don't know. It was all a blur. Shuttle split in two. This is like some nightmare.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on. Ryder, how's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Terra Incognita. Damaged in the crash. No good to us now.
There's our comm device.
Yeah, see all that research? Yeah, that stuff definitely carried over as well.
Oh, and safety tip? Don't breathe the air. Found that out the hard way.
Got it. You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a cloud.
A cloud that makes boulders float.
What the hell is this?
Come on! We gotta get through it!
This is crazy!
Welcome to Habitat 7!
for real? What the hell's going on with this place?
Planet's trying to murder us.
It can try. How's your gun? Might want to see if it's working. Take a shot at that fuel cell. It's busted anyway.
I'd say it's working.
Alright, definitely don't have the weapons that I carried over. Said I'd probably get those when we get to the Tempest, I would imagine.
There! We get up that cliff, we find high ground. Come on!
Not sure we want to be the tallest thing around here.
I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Into the breach!
Think I'd rather fall than get hit by lightning.
Give it a minute. We can probably do both. How'd my dad find you?
I was a cop, then crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
This is going to be close.
That's it. We're getting there.
I think I see the top.
Mind making some room?
That's where Liam does his
Thanks.
dumb trick.
What the hell is that?
It's not a hotel, that's for sure. Nothing around here makes any sense.
New galaxy, new ways to die.
Just not today.
Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait, look.
Holy shit! What was first contact protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Take it easy. We only get one shot at hello with these guys.
Yeah, and Fisher gets shot in the head if we're wrong.
Nice and easy. We only go hot if we have to.
Don't think they've spotted us yet.
I shoot it!
He sees us.
We can't understand you! We're not here to fight! That man's with us!
You help.
Let her shoot it!
Doesn't sound friendly. What's the other guy doing? Shit, they're beating him.
Tolerate!
Help!
Tolerate!
Shit, this just got real.
Wow. Okay, I guess I don't have my powers either.
Nice and easy. We only go hot if we have to.
I'll check that. Would seem
All
kinda
right, boy,
weird.
let's do this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have... Okay, I do. They're not set to what they're supposed to be set to, but...
Don't think they've spotted us yet.
Weapons up!
Just give the word.
Nyan, shoot it!
He sees us.
We can't understand you! Give us our man, or this gets ugly!
Go, son!
What's the other... Shit, they're beating him.
Tolerate!
Help! Ryder, they'll kill him. Screw it, I'm going hot.
Let me know how the volumes are.
I had to
They
wait
seem
in,
kind of
Ryder.
low
They didn't give us
to
a
me,
choice.
so
I didn't want to make it worse. The
Could
first
just be on
aliens we
my
meet
end.
and we try to kill each other? That wasn't the plan.
Then we need a new one. Yeah, at least we know it's what. The brochures were light on aliens who want to shoot your head off. We still don't even know what they wanted. The way they treated you? Blood samples, I'd say. Lots of them.
we're the aliens here.
Who says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
They broke the rules in any galaxy. But why go after us like that? Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours. Where are the others?
Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help.
Come on.
Ah, my leg!
Can you move?
I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
You sure?
Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
Whoa. Take a look at these bodies. What are these things? I hope the other team's okay.
We'll find them, but we might want to scout around first.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way.
Right.
Looks...
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA-based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone, but the genetics are all over the map.
Ah. I guess life took a different turn here, huh?
His friend here is the same.
All right, map. Ta-da, right in the middle. Okay. Here. Rocket. Waypoint.
That Kirkland.
Please, I surrender. I said I surrender.
They shot him. They want to fight. We'll give it to them. I count one left to go. That's the last of them.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Did Kirkland make it?
Find out in a second.
No vital signs, just shot him in cold blood.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Probably not.
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here. We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Hope Greer's still alive somewhere. Still, take a look at this architecture.
All right, so we've got an Avenger.
This is really something.
Don't wanna.
I've seen Prothean artifacts in my time, but nothing quite like this. It's at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
The Ark's left 600 years ago, right?
Yeah. Okay, now this is weird. Even with these readings, I have no idea what it does.
Just imagine the mind that invented it.
If that's even possible. Evolution's separated from ours by 2 million light years.
Spooky when you put it that way.
The keeping the weight everything down as low as possible. Obviously allows your powers to recharge faster. So we'll use the pistol as much as we can. Some dogs up here.
Shit, you hear that?
I wish I didn't.
The hell's that? Man, watch out! What is this thing?
I think it wants to eat us.
Okay, it's dead.
Whatever it was.
How'd it cloak like that?
Long drop.
Hey, look, flare's going up over there.
Could be our people. I'll mark the nav point.
Hold it to holster it.
What do you suppose is down there?
New and painful ways to die?
Maybe we could jump jet our way across.
Over here first.
Is that sound coming from below?
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You can feel the vibration.
Ah, the scale of this. Who built it?
Alien gods.
Let's go over here first.
Hope the other shells didn't crash down here. Wonder what's in here. What the? Did you see that?
Some kind of flying thing.
Remnant. Oh, great. You have reached the maximum number of stacked items. I think that was the remnant. Yeah, the decryption key.
Added to the list of stuff around here we don't understand.
We'll probably wind up using a lot of those for the essentially the Sudoku puzzles. I don't have to worry about solving them. I've already done them 4 times, 5 times probably. Okay, I'll go down here over now.
I want to know what's down there.
Right. Recon specialist. Ryder, some sort of cave over there.
Yep, that's where we're going. This is where we find the tree.
Check that out.
Now this looks more like the golden world my dad was expecting.
Then the long-range scans were right? This could have been home?
600 years ago, and then who knows? If it's anything like plants
Unknown
back in
plant?
the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
It's lasted this long. Guess that makes it the Alpha Tree, huh?
Yeah, or what happened to all its friends outside?
How is this even possible?
Extreme example of a microclimate, maybe. Shielded by the cave all these years. Dead animal in here, and some sort of trap. Pretty recent, too.
You suppose those aliens set it?
If they did, they don't play nice with anyone.
Or maybe they're starving.
Yeah, I remember the fight here. First big one we get into.
Ryder, more of those aliens ahead. They see us!
Here we go!
Not much of talking, are they? Look out! They're using those animals!
Careful! They're cloaking!
This is for Kirkland!
You hanging in there?
Don't worry about me! Oh, you're pretty good at this, Ryder.
I was with a team that dug up Prothean artifacts.
Well,
I've been around the block a few times.
I wonder what these guys were doing here.
Crash of some kind. It's not one of our ships.
It's food, I think.
Can't be local. Not growing anything on this planet.
So maybe they're bringing it in from off-world?
More of them in the cluster? Not loving that.
Assault rifle long barrel. Increased damage, but clip size is smaller. Pistol melee optimizer. Doesn't look like there's anything. That's where we've already been over there. That's where the cave was. fairly substantial on this part. As I recall, just do the objectives and maybe find these. Oops. Check out these markers. Got the cave.
A path up on the left.
Yeah, radio static. But like a pattern. That static's getting louder.
What do you want? No, you rickhead. I don't understand you. I'm from the Milky Way. It's great. They got it.
Help! Hang on, Greer, we've got you!
Keep your head down!
Box them in!
Charge!
We're clear. Thank God. I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland. The Fisher's alive back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help. I'll check around for supplies. Then head back.
Stay put when you get there. We'll look for my dad's shuttle.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
Wonder what happens if you don't do any of the optional stuff. Somehow chastised by Dad. Over to the left.
Some sort of structure up that hill.
This place is taking a beating from the storms.
Along with everything else on this planet.
Looks like it's a broken lightning rod.
Could explain why the building's damaged. Storms hammered the place.
Alright, inside. Going in is the easy part. Going back out's a little tricky.
Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Yeah, no one's living here.
So what's it for?
Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design.
Store
Must be a
power.
way to get some lights on.
We got a
What's all this
host.
about?
Welcome, everyone.
Blaze! Thank you for the host. Welcome. Welcome, welcome home from work.
Nothing.
Time to bring the thunder. Device, use it.
It's a weird alien machine.
Huh, figures.
Only one way to find out.
You mean turn it on?
You mean turn it on? How was work?
Same language as those aliens. Wonder what he's saying.
Kill all humans, probably?
No power. Didn't do anything.
All right, we'll activate the strange alien device.
Oh shit!
That can't be good. Oh.
So the weird alien machine is a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't
Why
it?
wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something.
Turned on the power, maybe? That'd be nice.
Whoa! Guess the circuit overloaded.
Even the equipment's out to get us. Hey, that door opened.
Let's see. Put any, no, we can't put any mods on them here. We have to do it.
Some kind of research lab.
At a loadout station. Another remnant decryption key that we can't use.
Maybe. Then it got hit by a tornado.
There's another one. Wow, 3 of them already. I don't remember how to.
Moving.
Weird. You hear that?
Looks like they were trying to
Weapon
tunnel
ammo
in.
type.
Watch it.
What is it?
This? There.
So now killer robots too?
The Gets Back Home would love this place.
Already.
Not exactly poetry, is it?
Any theories, recon specialist?
Some kind of technology on this planet. Something these aliens are interested in.
Like archaeologists?
Yeah, bloodthirsty archaeologists. happy.
Heads up! They were waiting for us!
Oh, damn!
They got a lightning rod up and running! Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it!
This is not how I go out!
I don't think they're listening!
Last one's down.
Let's not wait around for more.
Nabbit phone. You doing that from your phone and it did it twice? Did we scan the dogs?
It's what it looks like to defend against lightning.
All right, let's see what we got next. Well, we got to go down here and go over to this other building here, so let's do that first before we head over to the to the objective.
Oh, great. That can't be good. Looks like a whole patrol!
Don't want them to drag us off like Grit.
Push them back!
Biotic sound to me like they're kind of muffled. Here.
No way in here.
Just as well. We're not equipped for a big fight.
I am good. It is almost Friday. And I get to play video games for a hobby. What could be better?
154.3. Anyone there?
Cora, we read you. You're alive.
Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded.
They're not friendly. On our way. Nav point marked.
Up, Sarah. Up, up, up. You. Here's the first big fight.
Let's get in there!
got your back.
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it, too.
Try to light them up.
I'm on it!
Pick your target.
Plenty of those.
I got one.
What did we ever do to them?
Careful, they fight dirty.
Combo.
Harry, you guys okay?
Not dead yet.
It's when do rocks float?
Just go with it!
Well, that settled that.
Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's my dad?
He went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle. Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you at all?
Barely a word, then started shooting. What about you?
We tried being nice. They didn't play along.
There they are. Charger. Needing to equip a new item, select it and press Y. Probably, well. Oh, is this a,
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way!
Get to cover! Go, go! Here they come!
Come on
They
down,
got
come on
balls to
down,
try and
right
answer 'em.
through there.
Don't let up!
Ah! Lightning zapped their shuttle! Heads up! Another shuttle incoming!
In this weather?
Guess we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
You're shitting me! Sound off!
I'm here!
Still alive!
Here!
Present!
I can't get a beat on those things!
There's too many of them! Just keep firing, we can do this!
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do.
Shrapnel! Damn, they won't let up!
Up, Sarah, up.
assholes kill Kirkland.
I hear you, but this isn't the time to lose our cool.
Now I feel better.
What about the others? Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him. Though our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys. She's been hit.
Take cover! Take cover!
Yeah, that would really freak the shit out of me. I know. Liam is like...
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious. Before they attacked,
It's not contagious.
they managed to fix our comms. You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative,
Bam!
Sarah. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move. Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours.
I'll watch over her.
What was my dad scouting for?
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav point puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
Where's the other, this other location here? I thought, well, we did go over there. Oh, okay, maybe it's on the way.
Ryder, your dad was in trouble. We have to find him.
We're gonna find the Pathfinder. Like, right now.
Sam's right. We don't have much time.
Look, the rods. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Neither did we. This is more than we took out.
Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy.
He was an N7. They don't mess around.
Alright, whatever. And it's not.
Somebody was pretty clever with these
Said
rods.
before, like we
Only way to survive here.
we don't
Two,
have to
if you count shooting on sight.
clear
Close.
absolutely
The nav point shows my
everything
dad's
out.
up there.
Sir,
Stay low.
They don't like the storms either.
who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
Wouldn't be much of a recon specialist if I didn't.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Baptism by fire.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the clouds. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
the lightning goes away.
And the shuttle can get us out of here.
I don't think I can in this mission, Liam. Blaze. We've checked several times. And it's grayed out. Shuttle can get us out of here. Past them.
We're banking on science we don't really understand. What if the theory's wrong?
The alternative is an 85% chance of death from lightning strike, capture, or worse.
Well, when you put it that way.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
Beats getting fried by lightning, but we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
There he goes.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Let's go! Right behind you.
Push ahead to the structure. Sam, load combat profile.
Yep, if you can knock them off the cliff, that'll work too. It's as effective as a bullet. Oh, that's dead. Sorry, Dad. Thank you.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us. Keep up.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
Ready? Let's get inside there. That's it. We're doing it. Not much farther.
Where are we going?
All the way to the top.
And then what?
We'll know when we get there.
Oh, that hurt.
Almost tried me.
Don't stop. If we fall behind, we're dead.
Shit, they're crack shots.
Into the building! Sam, give me engineer profile. Squad, on me!
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight.
Why don't you put her in charge?
We're almost there.
Thought that was Chippy there for a second.
Center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
We made it. In one piece. Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
Okay.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
Yeah, this part kind of sucks.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us!
Where do you want us?
Alright, let's put Cora over there.
Right.
We'll put Liam over there.
Got it! Moving. Watch it! Think I see movement!
Stay over here in the back. Do what I can from here.
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Hold both sides! Can't let them slip through!
Oh, bye-bye.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back!
Well?
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
More Liamisms.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer. They're falling back.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Mr. Archon, I presume?
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing
It's
down?
easier than I thought it was going to be.
Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
With who?
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
Helmet's white. Fixed it.
I'll be damned. It's working. We did it.
There's hope at least.
That's all anyone back on the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
Well, not if we stand around looking at sunsets. Let's get back to the shuttle and...
Repeat, we need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long. Deep breath.
What are you...
Initiating transfer.
Move! She's going into cardiac arrest.
Pulse is weakening. Tell the Ark to prep medbay. Come on!
It's almost like the beginning of Mass 2.
Pulse dropping. We're losing it.
It's a seizure. Her brain can't handle the connection. Get her to Sun Node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There.
Welcome back, Sarah.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Did the rest of the team make it?
Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
It was your life or his. And he chose you. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I know this must be a blow.
There you go. This can't be happening, man. This can't be happening.
I can't believe he's gone. 1 minute, everything was fine, and then...
I know he could be distant. But he once said that when his time came...
Exactly.
He wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam Node?
Sam is now part of you. In a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Sarah.
Are you kidding me?
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
Yeah, only if Cora agrees.
Still goes against protocol. Cora, are you
She doesn't
really
have a
okay
choice,
with
really.
this?
I won't stand in the way of your dad's decision.
Yeah.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. She needs to rest first. She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
There he is, the big bad. Halo head. Doesn't work for me. How come I can't have all the cool toys? Oh, he'll be after Sam.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Is it like a phone tree? You get a phone tree?
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
You won't see much more of Captain Dunn until later in the game.
You gonna be okay, Ryder? The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7. But we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
All stasis personnel report to duty stations.
Captain wants to see a full duty roster.
I just updated the charts.
I want to see crew reassignments first. Start with non-essential personnel.
Excuse me, ma'am. Must loot.
Engineering reports Nexus coupling is underway.
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know that docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off. As soon as we get clearance from the Nexus, we'll be following stasis revival protocols. We want to avoid any logjams, so it's vital your teams coordinate with each other and keep people moving. Any questions so far?
How do we handle deaths that occurred in transit?
Right. It's an unfortunate fact that not everyone will have survived the voyage. We've already got scattered reports of medical problems from that dark energy cloud we hit. If somebody didn't make it, check with the medical officer. We'll see about notifying their next of kin. I'm hoping it's a rare exception. Also, try to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Andromeda is all about new beginnings, not holding funerals.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We could see what the VI has to say.
Plants are still alive?
There'll be vendors here once this all gets cleared out.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
On both sides. Back over there and on the left side too. There's a bar.
Hello?
There'll be a bar down there at that end. Upstairs there's some apartments at the other end, so all this stuff will be
This
cleared out
place should
eventually.
be packed with people.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7? The gentle
No.
rolling hills of Habitat 3? or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5. Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts.
They would all know
It is
this
the
stuff.
first
This is just
destination
for us.
all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
That's
Not
all.
just yet.
It has been my pleasure.
I have a few problems
Please
to
see one of
solve
our
first.
helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc?
Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Sarah Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has.
Great.
We arrived 14 months ago.
Deal with that
right
guy.
away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
There's a novel written called Nexus Uprising that covers the period that he was just talking about. The rebellion.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting...
We're here.
Better.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Kesh. Tan. Addison.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck indeed.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I have a choice.
You're in trouble here. I'd say you need any help you can get.
We need qualified help.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Hey, Jinx, what's going on? Welcome. Enjoy your lurk.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Well, this game got a bad rap, and a good bit of it's deserved. The game's fine. It's not perfect. It's not up to the quality of the original trilogy, but that doesn't mean that it can't be enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. Okay, so yeah, for those that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, this is my 5th playthrough, maybe 6th, across all the platforms. Excuse me.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
Open the windows.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
That's perfectly fine. Have fun with Jackbox. That's some good stuff.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Taylor, where's Vetrat?
Nexus reunion. Speak to Tan in Pathfinder headquarters. That's off to the left
Hyperion is
here.
starting to send a tally of supplies. Handling something big, is she? I'll just organize this as it comes in and send it forward. You know what the priority is.
Engineering update. We
working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold.
Not all
until
games
power
for all
coupling
or
is
for all people. It's perfectly fine. Pad, same shit, different day. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up. The Nexus is a 4-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It's already polarizing Addison. He's taking the cue to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Kandros about this, or at least try to get the two of us more coordinated, or maybe not. Seriously hate this kind of drama.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions.
Number 8.
I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here.
Yeah.
Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
She's one of the good ones.
Tempest crew should report to
Addison
the
and
docking area
Tan,
at once.
not so much. Spender, definitely not. Heard a reference to Spender.
This is
No,
Nexus
it
Control
isn't
to
what we wanted,
Hyperion.
but what
It's
choice
good to
do we
have
have?
you here.
How the hell should I know?
Excellent. Let's go over the docking checklist,
John,
shall we?
if you want to keep it, do it. God damn it. All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal.
Hey,
Andromeda
Valar,
has
how's it
not
going?
cooperated.
And if it
Welcome.
had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
And the same for Tan, too, right? Well, I don't know. Tan's... I don't know. Tan's just an idiot.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Kandros is a good guy, too.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Oof.
Hello, console.
I can never remember the actor's name that voices Tan. Silicon Valley.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
I would
That's
if
been
I
true
could.
of every world we found.
Believe me.
Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when
Tear
you
her
disagree,
own arm off and
I
beat her
oversee
with
the
it.
entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way.
Whoa.
Yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
how?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Don't play
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Ouch.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Yeah, looks fine so far.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. 3rd time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine.
Find out why. Be careful.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Kandros is down here to the right.
Mello, you already checked the consoles down
Be right there.
No stand up there. Too small for this.
Be surprised. There's also turbines of heat.
It's toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Good
You
side
must be the
quest from
Pathfinder.
him.
Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick. My colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Or lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Engineering update. We are working on access.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a
Oh, it's this
consultant's
guy I was
bonus from
thinking of.
Director
It's not
Addison.
the other guy.
How's that sound?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Geophysics beta build, patch notes, streamline interface with OmniTool, minimal lag, tuned voice recognition to recognize both aluminum and aluminium. Haptic interface no longer defaults to transparent, also resolves another issue, patch ticket, haptic interface not found. Customize SAM handshake protocols.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Damage control. From Terran Kandros to Jaron Tan, director of the Andromeda Initiative. Kandros, as you're aware, there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Sloan Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. There have been perfunctory attempts to catalog and address the damages caused by Sloan's people during the uprising. Supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature. But I was hoping the militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's imperative we know what we were working with. You're going to survive, Director Tan. Kandros replies, I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need malicious oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nils to look at it. That said, it was my understanding the Exiles were more Calix's people than Sloane's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? From Tan. Calix Corvanus may have started it, but Sloane made her allegiances clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope be impartial when it comes to this task. Andrew says Sloane Kelly's not who I thought she was. Won't be a problem. Dan says, good. Then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloane and the Exiles might have gone. When do we get the colonial efforts up and running? I don't want any surprises. Director Tan. Exiles. To Tan from Kandros. Forwarding report from Recon Team 232. Trails cold. Found what looks like abandoned camps in the Pfeiffer system, but none with living inhabitants. Only graveyards. The conspirator Arita was among the dead, but not Sloane Kelly.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Distraught Turian.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Here.
This is a nightmare. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them, but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
office that Hyperion docking procedures are now...
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial, and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war in the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service.
I didn't pick up on the
But I kept
Nyrene
wondering,
angle there.
when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Kandros' cousin.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
He was in the Omega DLC for Mass Effect 3. Apex status. Lieutenant. Based on status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon and greater intel on this enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. Risks involved and continued loss of resources and lives make it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations again.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
to the docking area at once.
You weren't listed as bringing that many colony power generators along.
Nexus Control, I'm getting some odd automated requests from the station system.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view
No,
of me,
we
but
do
I want to express
have a
my
less than
condolences for
flattering
your
view of
father.
you.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the Ket or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me. They don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger
like
than
an
life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic.
Like that, if I remember right.
She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis.
Eighth in line of succession.
I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on New Worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what Kesh said. Start calling him number 8.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly.
Sloane.
She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Alright, so that'll open up as well.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Let's see. Do this one.
Leah, remember when I said I was going to take a look inside the panel?
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used. Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
You're in the forest? What district?
Moss. Bradley.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Gora.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
I think we get to go to the ship if we talk to her next. I was hoping maybe at least be able to get to it before we finish tonight.
What's the latest about waking people up?
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself.
Those are some blue eyes.
I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Crew muster schedules have been posted. All personnel should check with their
dude. Realize you don't have your gun in your hands? Look down.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Biometrics do not match. This person is not a match.
They're over in the same area where we were just talking to the woman with the blue eyes.
I'm a little teapot,
Bloody and cut.
Here is my handle.
Biometrics do not match.
Oh, speaking of Tiny Tina and Ashley Birch, guess who
Scan results
Ashley
show
Birch
partial positive.
voices in the
Target
Outer
is most
Worlds?
likely suspect.
Who is Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
I don't.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
She voices
I don't know
Parvati.
what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
That's what Cora was.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
Where did I see her standing?
Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Oh, speak with Sam on the Hyperion. Okay. There she is.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
That's Addison. Which one was Addison? Addison is nobody's
meeting
favorite.
Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Yep.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Yeah, secrecy breeds paranoia.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure Ryder's implant for superior battle performance. Select profile and press A to activate it. Invest in combat tech or biotic skills to unlock more powerful profiles and a variety of styles. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to be doing... Whoops. Going to be playing as Vanguard. Your squad has leveled up. Go ahead and give them some Oh, they're already done. Guess that carried over as well. So, needless to say, they are maxed out. I think I actually have a lot of extra points as well that I never spent. I've seen a lot of builds and videos and stuff on YouTube where people use the lance a lot. Passives. Oh, yeah, we've got 148 points to spend. Most of it's in biotics so far. Certainly filled out all the passive, or maxed out all the passive stuff. All right. Guns, guns, guns. Let's see, do I have my piranha? Yes, I love this weapon. You will see me using that a lot. Pistol and the piranhas. Armor. Yeah. Got that. I'll be able to put all that stuff on when I get to the ship. Yep, and 7 piranha at that, you bet. Alright, so this will be the last thing. Let's go to the ship. We're not going to go anywhere. We're just going to get to the ship. I'll grab a save and then we'll call it a night and we'll continue tomorrow. Cora.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
Yes, ma'am.
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
Tempest is a pretty cool ship. It's no Normandy, but it's not bad.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
Yeah.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
I get to meet Vetra, too.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes.
Yes,
Otherwise,
please.
there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
I didn't do it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Smooth.
Nicely done. Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
I like Vetra.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
Gil.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Thank you, Jinx. I appreciate it. Thanks
Better
for
head to the
coming
bridge
out.
when we're ready to go.
Level up hype. Okay.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table or just get the crew together.
We'll be back at this tomorrow night. So, I mean, this is what we're playing until we're done with it. So, all right. Let's see. We'll grab us. Oh wow. Yeah. See, we've gone the entire 3 hours and 5 minutes with no manual saves. Okay. Oh man. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. Okay. Let's see. Let's switch over to here. Hype. Yes, I can do that. All right, that is it for the night, folks. Thank you guys very much for coming out. This was not a normal night for me. I normally don't stream on Thursdays, but because it was N7 Day, I figured it was very appropriate since it is my favorite gaming series that we play something in the series. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, we did a back-to-back original trilogy playthrough last year on N7 Day. So it was Andromeda's time. So we're going to play that. All right. Let's see. Tomorrow night and Saturday, we've got 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night and 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. So like I said, we'll be back to this. And let's see. Before we get out of here, let me check and see who's on. I believe Trombones is on tonight. Haven't hosted him in a while, so we'll do that. Looks like he's playing The Witcher still, so let me get a raid going for him to get that started, and we'll do. I would love it if everyone could join me over there. Trombones is a really cool dude, great streamer too, very personable. I don't know if he's drinking beer tonight, but he's usually drinking some kind of fancy beer. That's one of the things that he does on his channel. So if you want to join us over there, copy everything after the colon. And when we get over there, paste that in there. I will be joining you very, very shortly. So again, thank you guys very much for coming out. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Here is 76 on Bones.